Hello, welcome back to the Enclave Forge. Today we'll be working on the burst cannon for the Tau stealth suit. Currently the burst cannon is around 160 centimeters long and weighs around 4 kilos. While this may not seem that heavy, you got to bear in mind that I will be holding onto this for hours on end without many opportunities to put it down. This all means I need to get it as light as possible. Once we've saved as much weight as we can from all of these components, then we'll be able to counterbalance it so that the front end is no longer the heaviest. You can see it's pretty heavy to pick up right now and hold even level. So that's the summary. The next step is to disassemble and swap out the heavier parts with new lighter parts. So that's the burst cannon disassembled. We've got a variety of pieces in front of us here that we're going to attempt to redesign and try and save some weight. So this is the old barrel file. I tried adding a few detailing in, but I never really liked it, so I didn't end up using it in the end. I've been playing with this for a little bit now, and we have improved a lot of aspects of it. There's a lot more detail to it, and there are some weight saving features that we've included in it. Alongside, if we put it alongside the new and the old, as you can see there, they are quite a bit shorter. That will definitely save on plastic. But one of the other key features is we've cut the rear out here where we can, and left what we can't, purely to save weight. On the old file it was solid plastic, so that'll definitely give us some weight improvements. This is a side-by-side comparison of the rear plate. It was the multicolored plate that you saw, the black and white plate, in the previous shot. Here it's quite straightforward on what we can do. I've cut out large sections to remove any plastic that we don't actually need. Now these will be on view so that we can cover them up with just a sheet of plastic card or even some thin foam. So I've done some more work on the internal structure here. As you can see, we have these large gaps now that will save on weight. We were able now also to reduce it down to 3 sections. Previously it was 6 sections, so we had twice as many walls in between each component, which then increased the amount of plastic we use. So this way round we should see a reduced amount of plastic and therefore a reduced weight overall. So I'm pretty happy with the improvements we've made here, so let's get these to the printer. And here they are. As you can see, the parts are drastically different. There's a lot of sections missing from each of them. The one that is the most different, I think, is the barrels, because we've got the extra detailing. Now we need to stick them on the scales and see how much each of them weigh. So the old parts have a combined weight of 1.5 kilograms, while the new parts, thanks to the changes in design, have a combined weight of 600 grams. So the next step is get these components glued together. As you can see, they're in separate sections at the moment. Then once they're glued together, we can mount them on the burst cannon. Whilst the new part's fitted, I can already tell that it's much lighter and it's much easier to hold and manoeuvre around. There's still a bit of work to do. I still need to shed some light at the front, and the ammo drum at the back also needs redoing as it's far too heavy. But overall, I'm quite happy with the improvements we've made. There are still improvements we can make. Here's the front brace. When I initially printed this, I overcompensated for the amount of stress and weight that was going to be on the front here. But now that we've got a much lighter barrel, we can swap this out with a much lighter version. So that'll be the next design I do. Also, right at the back, the ammo drum itself is far too heavy. Now, if I can pull this open, the internal walls are far too thick. These structures as well are far too thick. The base to the internal is far too thick. I can thin all of that down, and that's what I'm going to do next alongside the front brace. So we've got those new designs now for the front brace and the ammo drum. Those should save us a lot of weight. They're currently on the print at the moment, and they'll take a few days each to print, and unfortunately won't make it into this video. So I'll include them in the next video, which will be in 2 weeks' time. Once they're all done and mounted, we can start doing the real meat of the build, the actual body section and all the detailing. From there, we can start taking a look at the electronics, how we're actually going to spin the barrels. Next week's episode, we have a look at the stealth suit. We're going to start work on the internal structure, make that stronger. It started to sag last time I was wearing it, just from the sheer weight of the backpack and the jetpack. So watch out for that, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell icon, and I'll see you next time.